a different player right now than maybe you've been first couple of years of your college career.
Yeah, I think summer was a big summer for me. Obviously, losing last year to state, it was awful, to be quite frank, and I think that's just motivated me every day to be the player I want to be this year. And just being one of the older guys that has been here with Scheyer the longest, I think it's important that I carry and share messages to the other guys on what the season's going to be like. It's such a roller coaster season, so many highs, so many lows, but just keeping the freshmen, getting them up to speed as quickly as possible, I think is an important thing, and just staying level head the whole year.
Can I say how happy I am that you're here? I mean that. Because I think a lot of people thought you would go pro anyway last year. And obviously you didn't have the season you wanted.
Yes, sir.
You didn't have the final game you wanted. And I give you a lot of credit for being mature enough to come back when I think a lot of players would have said, you know what, I'm out. I'm out anyway.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't want to say that.
Appreciate it.
One of the things that watching you last year, I felt like you may not have been as aggressive as I think people wanted you to be. Is that going to be different this year? Maybe your mentality or just how you're playing? Do you feel different in this offense now?
Yeah, for sure. I think the offense suits me really well this year. I think we playing at such a fast pace this year. It's something that I'm so used to, and CFOS and me, obviously being in the backcourt, we got to be on point with everything, and I think the speed of the game is going to be a big difference this year compared to last year. But end of the year, I just had to reflect on myself and be honest. Coach has always been honest with me, and just having conversations about, like you said, I didn't have the season I wanted to, and just looking myself in the mirror and being honest with myself is a big thing, and an important thing, and just staying within my circle was a big thing, and coming back for another year.
Caleb, we all saw you at Peach Jam, big-time scorer, several 30-point games, I think a couple 40-point games actually. You come to Duke, very much a freshman season. I mean, you had some extreme highs and you had some lows. You had 15 to open it, and the next game you have 0. How does that motivate you moving forward to kind of level out the consistency that all four of us know you have in there? It's just a little bit different, a year ahead.
Yeah, it's been great. A freshman year is always the hardest year in college basketball.
Always.
Getting adjusted to, the whole basketball, the whole landscape is different. Fans, coach and staff. You're coming into a team, an organization with full of 5-stars like yourself. So, just adapting to that, learning the game more, working on my habits and stuff like that has led me to the point I am now, and I'm ready to have a good season.
I want to hear from both of you where you've seen development in the other one's game. Like, where have you seen Tyrese get better this summer? Tyrese, where have you seen Caleb get better this summer?
Tyrese has always been a defender who gets me, who makes me better all the time. And then this year, I feel like he has a totally different mindset. He wants to win, and he competes each and every day. And he could do everything on the court. There's no limitations to this man's game, and he pushes me to be better each and every day.
I feel like, CFOS going down last year, you can see his mindset's definitely changed. His habits, I feel like both our habits have changed, but I can really see a mental shift in his mind and his habits. And he's becoming a great leader on the court. Obviously, pushing the ball and bringing the ball up. He's been a lot more vocal this year. He's sharpened his game up a lot as well. So I think that's just important for both of us, being the returners this year, to just, be the backbone of the team and always keep a level head the whole year.
What are the habits that have changed?
For CFOS?
For both of you.
Me, I feel like I had to get stronger last year in this off season. So, my diet's changed. I got a mental coach this year. So, just being able to, just keep my mind level headed the whole year and just stay focused and stay mentally strong. I think that's an important thing. So I feel like those things are obviously off court, a couple off court other things, but I feel like just, the last 2 seasons I've had, not being able to, achieve what I wanted to. I feel like this is a year for me and for CFOS and our team, and I feel like that can only change with changing your habits and just resetting everything.
Let's turn to the best freshman class in the country, a very special group of new faces. You guys are spending every single day with these guys. I'll start with the name that you've been asked about before, but Cooper Flagg. What can you tell us about Cooper Flagg that you guys can tell us that nobody else can because you're spending every single day with this young man?
I think I could definitely answer that. I'm with him every morning shooting. I feel like a big thing is he doesn't care about the media. He doesn't listen to the media.
We know.
Yeah.
We all know that.
He's
It's
just,
actually kind of refreshing in a way.
yeah. I mean, he's just a straight competitor. And you know, he obviously with all the hype and stuff, you'd think at 17, you know, it would play with you a little bit, but for him, it doesn't faze him at all. He's a winner. He only cares about winning. He's a team player. He can do a bit of everything. He's so versatile. I hadn't watched him before coming to Duke a lot just because, I mean, I was in Australia and stuff like that, but I obviously had seen a couple games here and there, but just the level of competitiveness he has and the way he competes on a daily basis is, I mean, it's why he's so good.
For me, Cooper Flagg is as advertised. I mean, everybody talks about him, but he's just a humble kid. You know, he fits in with all the players. He's one of us. I mean, he doesn't try to make himself be more than what he is. He tries to fit in with the team, and he's a winner. He competes every day at practice, and he wants to win and take this team as far as he can.
More athletic than you guys thought.
Yeah,
Right?
no, for sure. He's very athletic.
I mean, the part that I think blows all of us away is what he can do defensively. I mean, he'll block shots in the post. He'll close out, block shots on guards. Like,
Yeah, I mean, he just knows how to win.
Yeah.
He just does everything he can to win. Whether there's 10 seconds on the clock, 5 seconds, 5 minutes, like we down 15, down 10, down 5, up 10, like it doesn't matter really the situation. He's going to play the same way every possession.
can he handle these expectations? You know, that's my biggest thing is, listen, you reclassed
Yes, sir.
as a freshman.
For sure.
He's doing that.
Yeah,
it
for
was
sure.
hard. I remember you telling me that last offseason.
No, for sure. I mean, I've definitely had a lot of conversations with him, and I think him not worrying about the media. And I mean, he trusts his work. You know, I work with him all the time. He's always in the gym. Everyone just supports each other so strongly this year, and I feel like, you know, we are gonna have ups and downs. Like it's college basketball. You know, you're gonna go through a dry spell. Like it's bound to happen. But I feel like he's so strong that, you know, he's gonna be able to bounce back from that really quickly.
This always intrigues me because Duke, you guys always get the best players out of high school. It's always the 5-star kids. You bring in 4 transfers, older guys: Sion James, Malik Brown from Syracuse, Mason Gillis, who was a good player at Purdue. What are they bringing to you in practice? Because while they aren't necessarily lottery picks, they're bringing value to you guys as well, right?
They're bringing college experience.
Sure.
Each of them come from Purdue, national championship game. Sion comes from Tulane, and Malik from Syracuse. They all bring different aspects of the game that they learn from the places they've been. To bring it all together and help us lead the freshmen and help them know what to expect and compete with them each and every day to help them be ready for what's to come when the season starts.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Mace is a guy that has done something that we haven't done before, and that's being in a national championship game.
Sure.
He's had multiple 30 win seasons, which is something we haven't done. So I think just his level of expertise and knowing what it takes to get to that point is something that we've all, you know, been open-minded with and, you know, have accepted because he's done it and we haven't. But like Caleb said, you know, Sion being from Tulane and his experiences there, Malik at Syracuse, everyone sort of brought their different, you know, paths that they've been through and you know, just shared it with everyone on the team.
We all saw Common in the what was it, the South Sudan against USA scrimmage, right? We saw his performance there.
Yeah.
We've all heard the hype from Con Knipple and Isaiah Evans, obviously, and I know Pat's kind of banged up right now, but you guys,
Darren Harris.
Darren Harris. So you got
bucket too.
Yeah, outside of Cooper, there's still other really good freshmen on the team. What have you seen from those guys, and who's maybe impressed you the most? I know we're probably going to get that they've all been good answer, but
I mean, yeah, they really have all been good. Con has been really good. He's impressed us. His feel for the game, his adaptability to be able to put him anywhere on the floor, him make an impact. And Darren Harris and Pat's been banged up, but Darren Harris is a knockdown shooter. And same thing, you could put him anywhere on the court. You know, everybody's still learning. They're still learning the game, but all of them pick up things so quickly. And I think they're going to be ready to go. Kaman Malawach, I mean, I'm surprised people aren't talking about him more. He's just a freak athlete. For me personally, I haven't played with anybody like him. He could block shots. Wingspan is like a 9'8" reach. He's a freak, and I think he's gonna have a phenomenal season.
It's not fair.
Nah, it's not.
That's just
He protects the paint. He does all the little things. He talks. He's vocal. He's definitely ahead of his time.
Were you surprised to see what he did against Team USA?
Yeah, I mean, Kaman's my little bro. I played with Kaman when I was 15. At the NBA African Academy in Vegas. So I sort of seen his path and what he's done, and I mean, he's just improved tremendously. Just his vocal leadership. I think being at his center. I think when D Live came back in, and obviously I got to play with him my freshman year, but I think a big thing why D Live was successful towards the back end and why we started winning was just because of how vocal he was. He could see the floor, and I think Kaman talking to him when D Live came back for a few days was huge for our team and huge for Kaman. He's had experience of playing at the highest level you could possibly play at, and that's the Olympics. And I think, like Caleb said, Kahn's sort of similar to Cooper. He just competes every day, no matter the situation, no matter how he's feeling. Like, he's going to give the same effort every day. Isaiah, Pat, Darren, everyone's all showing flashes, and I think it's just a tribute to them on coming in and staying confident, and it's just going to have to continue that throughout the whole year.
Fellas, I don't know if it's something maybe at a team bonding, something that he has ever said, anything that comes to your mind, the lighter side of Coach Scheyer, even though he is a relentless competitor.
Give us some dirt
is there,
on Scheyer.
Is there anything you could tell us about your head coach? I didn't ask for dirt.
I did.
I mean, Shai's a competitor. He's been a competitor since day one with me, and I feel like this year, day one of this year, you could really tell like his mentality has changed. He's hungry as ever, and I think that just set the tone from day one. Obviously, we had a bad ending last year, and I think that's just driven him and our whole team every day. Caleb mentioned before, we talk about Kaizen, just getting better at 1% every day and building day by day. And I think that's the motto. We got to keep going, moving forward, because every team's going to be their championship game when they play against us.
You got a Scheyer impression, Caleb?
Nah, I don't got a Scheyer impression, man. I'm just happy and blessed. I mean, it wouldn't be no other coach I'd rather play for. He understands. He's been in our shoes, and he knows what it takes for us to win and get to where we want to be at.
Am I the only one that thinks that Cooper Flagg looks like John Scheyer's little brother?
Yeah, that might just be you. I'm not gonna lie.
Cousin or something, right? Related somehow?
I don't know.
That's just me.
Yeah.
They don't see it, Rob. You're a man on an island on that one. It would sound like which you're not that surprised by.
No. None of us see it but him.
Fellas, best of luck this season.
Appreciate
Thanks
y'all.
for taking
Thank
the
you.
time.